Yosef spoilers for August 2026, The Mother's Return. The month opens with a mansion trembling on the edge of transformation, where love finally dares to breathe freely, but the air is thick with the scent of old betrayals waiting to resurface. Yaman and Seher have found their rhythm at last, trading cold distance for warm glances that speak volumes in the silence between them. He plans a dinner that is more than a meal. It is a declaration. The candles flicker across their table as they share food and something far more precious, the fragile beginning of trust. Yosef's teacher brings news that makes them laugh, a moment of ordinary joy that feels revolutionary in a house built on secrets. But even as romance blooms, shadows stretch longer in the Kirimli mansion. Ali finds himself caught between two worlds, his heart pulling toward Duygu even as his head warns him away. He convinces himself he feels nothing, a lie so transparent that even he struggles to believe it. Duygu watches his confusion with growing frustration, unsure whether to fight for him or walk away from the mixed signals. Then, the past walks through the front door. Ziya sees a woman in the mansion, a ghost that looks impossibly like the mother who abandoned them. His fractured mind latches onto the sight with desperate hope. Yaman moves swiftly to remind his brother of the truth. She is poison, she is destruction, she is the reason their father is dead. But the warning arrives too late. The woman is Canaan, and she has not returned to make amends. She has returned to reclaim what she believes is hers. The mansion braces itself for a war Yaman thought he had already won. While the Kirimli household reels, Semra makes a desperate move, locking Sultan inside and vanishing into the unknown. Ali and Duygu race to find her, their search drawing them closer together even as danger closes in around them. Meanwhile, Arif sits with a truth so explosive it could rewrite the family's history. A truth Canaan will do anything to bury before it sees the light. Yaman and Ali find themselves facing an impossible challenge, their fates intertwined by forces neither fully understands, and Sultan carries a secret of her own, one that could shatter everything Ali thought he knew about his life. The walls are closing in from every direction. Seher, ever the peacemaker, urges Yaman to face his deepest fears. She sees the man beneath the armor, the boy who lost everything and swore never to trust again. But her compassion becomes her vulnerability as Canaan weaves her manipulative web, playing the role of the wounded mother to perfection. Yaman reminds Seher of their promise to Arif, but even he cannot foresee what his mother has planned. An unexpected guest arrives at the mansion, and grief descends like a shroud. Ali's world crumbles, and Duygu bears the full weight of his pain, his anger, his sorrow, his desperate need to push everyone away. But even as he rages, she stays, because that is what love does when it refuses to surrender. The week takes a darker turn as Mahmud and Kafir conspire to isolate Duygu, laying a trap that will test everything Ali believes he is willing to sacrifice. Yaman makes his position brutally clear. Nadim must find Canaan and send her away, permanently. But his mother is a predator, who knows exactly which wounds to press. Ziya's longing for maternal love blinds him to the truth, and Seher finds herself dangerously entangled in Canaan's deception, a pawn in a game she does not fully understand. Yaman watches helplessly as his brother tears through every defense, desperate for a mother's touch that will only bring more destruction. Canaan sees Ziya's vulnerability and uses it like a knife. But when she finally meets Seher face to face, she discovers that this gentle woman is not so easily manipulated. Seher's kindness is not weakness. It is a strength that refuses to be weaponized. The team discovers Duygu's location, and Ali races against time to save her from Kafir. Ziya's longing deepens, old wounds reopening with every beat of his broken heart. But Seher brings warmth into Yaman's darkness, a light that refuses to be extinguished even as Canaan schemes to drive them apart. Ali helps Duygu heal, taking her to watch the sunrise, a gesture that speaks louder than any confession. Duygu's heart opens, and in that moment Ali finally admits what he has been running from. But love, in this world, is never simple. His heart knows what it wants, but the path forward is paved with obstacles neither of them can see. Canaan fakes illness, understanding that sympathy is her sharpest weapon. She plays the fragile mother, the dying woman seeking reconciliation, and Seher, who sees the good in everyone, falls for the performance. Ziya's longing spirals into chaos, shattering Yaman's carefully constructed defenses. The mansion becomes a battlefield where the past and present collide with devastating force. Duygu discovers Ali's secret mission and insists on joining. Ali finally stops running, but just as he surrenders to what his heart has been telling him all along, the world around them erupts. Ziya learns of Canaan's illness and becomes determined to be there for her, the mother who abandoned him finally within reach. Then, the nightmare becomes real. Ziya runs away to find her, and Yaman and Seher launch a desperate search through the darkness. But the hunt divides them, scattering their focus just as the enemy strikes. Ali and Duygu fall into Kafir's trap, and Duygu's life hangs in the balance. Ali, the man who swore to protect her, is pushed to the very edge as bullets fly and hope fades. Canaan's return shatters Ziya completely. The truth of who she is, what she has done, crashes down on him like a collapsing house. And Hakan, a ghost from the family's past, plots revenge in disguise. A wolf wearing sheep's clothing, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The warehouse becomes a tomb, Ali and Duygu fighting for their lives against impossible odds. Their bond is forged in fire, tested by terror. And when the smoke clears, nothing will be the same. As August draws to a close, Hakan makes his move, trying to kill Ziya, to erase the last innocent soul in this cursed family. Family tensions rise to a fever pitch as Yaman pulls away, shielding himself from the chaos Canaan has unleashed. But Ali makes a vow, a promise born from the ashes of childhood. He will protect Ziya, no matter the cost. Seher makes a choice that shatters Yaman's trust, a decision born from compassion but destined to destroy everything they have built. And as the mansion settles into uneasy silence, everyone knows the truth: the storm has only just begun. Canaan is inside, Ziya is broken, Hakan is hunting, Ali is torn, and Yaman must decide: forgive the woman who destroyed his childhood, or lose the woman who could heal his future. The house of Kirimli trembles on the edge of annihilation, and in the silence before the final blow, one question echoes through every heart. What price are they willing to pay for redemption? What did you think of this month's drama? Drop your predictions in the comments. Who will survive Canaan's chaos? And is Ali making a terrible mistake with Duygu? Subscribe so you don't miss a single moment of the Yosef saga as it explodes into September 2026.